Hey, guys, welcome back and happy Monday. All right, guys, so I know that this is the beginning of the work week, which sucks. I get it, right? We're all back to work. The weekend's over. We had some good memories, had some bubbly, but we're like, shit, we got to get back to the grind. I understand, but that's exactly what we're back to do. And today we have a lot of stories coming out, especially a few follow-ups on stories we've already done, including this one about Lisa Rinna and where she stands today with her mother, Lois, after she suffered a stroke. We have all the details on that and more. But before we jump in, don't forget that we're going live tonight for Hot Messy Topics at 6 p.m. Eastern. That's going to be one hell of a conversation with a subscribers only live chat. So if you're not subscribed, get subscribed. And also, don't forget to smash that like button and hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything that we have coming up. With that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so it looks like Lisa Rinna took to social media and she is sobbing, and I feel so bad for her after her mother, Lois, suffered a stroke, and she said there is not a handbook. Lisa Rinna broke down in tears in a heartbreaking video after revealing that her 93-year-old mother, Lois Rinna, had a stroke, and we talked a little bit about this, but she's been pretty active on social media since. It's devastating. You wouldn't wish this on your worst enemy. It breaks my heart. When I did the video, I started, sobbing because I just couldn't imagine. Honestly, my parents are my best friends in the world. I couldn't imagine losing one of them. When Jason lost his dad, it was one of the hardest things that we went through, especially him. His whole life was turned upside down, and it took him like 3-4 years to just start feeling normal again. So I think when you have certain relationships with your family, it doesn't ever make it easier. And you just have to realize at the end of the day, even though Lisa Rinna, as a character on the show, she kind of comes off as a villain, but she's still a human being. So she took to Instagram and she said, nobody tells you how to do this. There's not a handbook. There's never a way to be ready to let go. She said, Lisa went on and told her 3 million followers on Instagram that her family feels blessed to be able to be here with Lois, but they are struggling to come to terms with the thought of losing their mother and grandmother. We're just not taught that death is okay, she noted. It's never talked about, and we're never told that it's okay to let go. She ended her emotional message by explaining that she empathizes with anyone who's dealt with a significant loss. And watching her talk to the camera, it breaks your heart. Lisa Rinna added, it's like a crash course all of a sudden when one of your loved ones is in this position, and especially your mom or dad. And I have such empathy for anyone who's gone through this. Lisa announced the night prior to making this emotional video that her mom had suffered a stroke. She said, I know how much you appreciate and love Lois, so I need to tell you. She went on and she posted a photo of Lois dancing to a Justin Bieber song. She said, so let's celebrate her and send her so much love while she transitions. I was so conflicted to share this very, very sad news with you, but I know you would want to know. Rinna then posted another video of her mom in happier times, and she overlaid it with Bette Midler's Wind Beneath My Wings and captioned her post, My Hero. Lois, who made several appearances on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills with her daughter over the years, previously had a stroke in 2013, but she overcame it. I talked about this too. My pops, who I met it's going to be 2 years in February. We found each other on ancestrydna.com. We didn't even know he existed. And once we found him, I found out he loves Bravo. We love the same things. He's literally like my spirit animal. We are almost the same person. And, after meeting him and just falling in love with the family and being so excited to make new memories, have first birthdays, first Christmases, you get all of these times where you miss out. And then finally you have this person in your life, and he ended up suffering a stroke. He actually had 5 mini strokes, and he had to relearn how to do everything all over again. And I remember my mom calling me to tell me about this and bawling her eyes out and just saying, this is too soon. We just found him. And I was like, no, I know, Mom, but it's going to be okay. We have to be positive. And then after that, my uncle was taking care of him. My aunt, she was taking care of him. And then finally I flew to California to go see him. And he said, Adam, I want to get out of here. Like, I want to be in Florida. I want to be where it's warm out. I need a change of pace. So I flew Pops back down to be with my aunt and uncle, and now he's so happy. He's back to normal. He can shower, he can do everything on his own, and he doesn't need as much of a careful eye on him. But the point is, even knowing that he was going through that was difficult enough, let alone thinking or being able to say the words, this person is transitioning to the other side, like Lisa Rinna is about her mom. I couldn't even imagine. Now, we know that this is going to play into the new season of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, season 12, because they are currently filming, and she will have to talk about this. And I read some comments on Twitter that were pretty nasty, saying, oh, okay, here Lisa Rinna goes using her family for a storyline again. Now, I agree when it comes to the daughters, we're sick of listening or hearing about who they're dating or what's going on with them. And we know that housewives have to include their kids, right? That's the only way you can be a full-time housewife. But this is different. This is an actual real thing that's going on with her mom. Her mom could be passing her. She might lose her mom. And there will be a lot of viewers who are going through the same thing right now, especially during the pandemic, seeing their parents, seeing their loved ones who are struggling, and they might be going through something very similar and might be able to relate to it. And they might have some advice for Lisa Rinna, or Lisa Rinna, however she's navigating this, might help someone else. So while I agree with not having the daughters on so much for a storyline, I don't necessarily agree with her using Lois, like saying that's a storyline. I think this is a very real situation. And if she does decide to share it on camera, which we're hearing she is, then okay, I think we can kind of give her a little bit of leeway with this one. Also, guys, we know for the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and I've said this a couple times too, Kathy Hilton has still not filmed a single scene yet. We don't know when she'll start filming. We know that she wasn't at Portia's bat mitzvah. We know that she wasn't in Palm Desert. We know that she wasn't at the Andaz Hotel with them. She also wasn't at Sutton's store opening Sutton Concept. And Kyle Richards said it was for the sole fact that she was focusing on Paris Hilton's wedding. Now, Paris Hilton's wedding was a 3-day, 3-part wedding, from an actual wedding to a carnival to something else. I don't even know what the hell was going on, but it was like a 3-day staycation for the Hilton room forever. Hashtag whatever you want to call it. But guys, I don't want to just give you all of this information and not ask your opinions. I'm so curious, what are your thoughts about this? How do you feel about Lisa Rinna opening up in this heartfelt message on Instagram and social media to her followers? And if you have ever been through something like this, I mean, can you empathize? That's, I think, my biggest takeaway from this, because at the end of the day, it just breaks my heart reading the comments. It breaks my heart reading the comments because I think a lot of us forget, we watch these people on TV, they are still real people. There are still real emotions and real relationships. And I think we have to just give some flack every once in a while. That's all. Guys, again, I don't want to dampen the mood, but happy Monday. Also, I just wanted to say, because we are super busy today, make sure that you have your notifications on. We have a lot of lives coming your way. We're live with Jason on his channel at 11 a.m. to talk Potomac, live on his channel again at 12 p.m. with Kempire to talk Salt Lake City. And then Jason's taking calls after. And then, of course, we're back with DJ Richie Sky at 2. And then back tonight at 6 p.m. for Hot Messy Topics. Jason and I have some exciting news coming your way, but we won't be able to announce it in December. I hope you guys are just as excited as we are. We love you guys. I'm sending you all the positive vibes. Go hug to your loved one, make some memories, and don't work too hard. I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.